What's going on, world? Tech Beatz signing in. About to show you how to make a beat from scratch on push. Let's go. Well, first I start out with drum rack. I go to my user library. I'm gonna load up the Fleming digital kit from Loop Masters pack because I already made some edits and I like the way I got it already programmed and edited. So normally with tap tempo, but I think I already have my tempo set. So I use this encoder right here to touch and adjust my tempo. I have the tempo set for 135 BPM. So now I'll come over here and hit note. Just make sure I'm in note mode. Everything here is, of course, you can see my step sequencer, my actual drum pads, and this is where I set the bars. I normally start out just by programming simple 8-bar loop. Once I have the preset that I want to use to start out with, I'll come over here and adjust a few parameters. Like first I'll take a look at my Quantize just to see what my resolution is, just in case I want to just quantize any drum, because now on push you can actually quantize each individual drum separately. So I just want to make sure I have my quantize amount, so if I just want to quantize my kick or just my snare, I already have that amount set here. And once again, we got auto quantize set off and swing them out to 0 right now. So now we're gonna start the beat. So basically what I've done is I've already programmed these sounds out, add a few more things. So now I punch out. I have a crash cymbal. Some weird sound that comes in the Fleming digital kit. It's like a synthy pad sounding sound. Of course, you got your traditional risers and downfall or fallers, whatever you call them. And another riser. So I got this for the down effect and this for my riser. So after I got my performance, I just simply hit Quantize. As you can see, it pops up. I have my 1/8 resolution with my 46%. So I'll add track with the add track button. Add a new MIDI track. Access my browser. Same format, same browser from Live Suite 9 intro. I want to go to another kit I have edited. This is also in the Loop Masters mix pack. So riser in here I wanted to add in just to add to the build up of the riser at the end of the 8 bars. It's kind of like a robotic sounding punch out. As you can see, I got my 8 bar set over here. I want to just quantize it just to make sure it's where I want it to be. Now over here to the left, if you notice this strip right here, this is how I can scroll through the different sounds that are within my drum rack or banks. Simply, as you can see, the pads aren't lit. These are where sounds aren't. When I scroll up on the pad, I can see the sounds that I have in my kit, and so on up to where there's nothing, to back down to where there's my sounds are. And as you can see, if you're wondering what this is right here, this is the actual step sequencer mode. And as you can see, where I placed that sound is actually showing up on my step sequencer. Also, another cool thing about this is you can see the resolution in which you're doing your step writing. Right now I have it in 1/4, which is pretty much going with the metronome of the track. I can actually cut the metronome off and still see the time that I have for my playhead. Also, by arming record, the playhead turns red to let you know you're in record mode, and you can actually see the pads that you're triggering while you're recording. I changed my grid resolution. As you can see, my playhead starts to move at a different resolution. Now I'm at 1/8, 1/16, 1/32. So I'm gonna keep it at 1/4 right now just to keep it simple. Record off, everything goes back to green. Go.